Hi, and welcome back to another D French guitar lesson. My name is Darren, and I'll be your instructor today. Today's lesson, we're going to learn a finger picking exercise that I like to teach new students. This is good for beginning students who have a little experience with finger picking but want to take it to that next level. And all we're doing is using a series of thirds in the key of G. So we're just walking up a G major scale, playing the thirds. So basically you have your G, and your third, which is a B. But instead of playing it up on the same, we're going to play the low G and the B. So we got a couple octaves going in there. Okay, so how this sounds is the first thing we're going to do is your third finger, and when we're picking it, we're just going to use our thumb, first and second fingers. So your thumb's going to be playing the bass note on the E and the A string. And then your first finger is going to be on the G string. Now the G string is going to be open the whole time. So while we're playing these thirds walking up, we're maintaining that bass note or that root note. And then your second finger is going to be on the second string. So the first part we're going to do is you're going to take your third finger, put it on the third fret of the E string, the low E. And then your second finger is going to play the B up here, the high B. And all you're going to do is alternate between playing your thumb and second finger together with your first finger in between. One and. So you're going to do one and, one and, one and, one and. Okay, so go ahead and try that. Your third finger's on your third fret and your B is open with your second finger. And you're just going to play the G and the B. And then the open G down here. Okay. The next part you're going to do is you're going to take you're going to lift your third finger and put your first finger up here on the C, which is the first fret of the second string. And your thumb's going to come down and play an open A. Okay. So what you're going to do is the same pattern. Thumb and second finger together. First finger on the G. Okay, so let's do those together. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our second finger on the low B, and our fourth finger is going to come up here and play a D up here on the B string. Okay, and again, same pattern, thumb and second finger with your first finger on the G. Okay, so let's put those three together. The next thing we're going to do is it's a slide. You're going to slide your fourth finger up to this E on the second string, and your second finger here is going to be replaced by your first finger. Okay, so now you have a C on the bass and an E up here while maintaining that constant G. So you're going from slide up. Okay, so let's put all four of those together. Then we're just going to slide up a whole step to the D with that G down here. And then you're going to slide up a half a step with your fourth finger. And then your first finger is going to be replaced with your second finger on the 7th fret. So you're going from your 5th fret here and your 7th fret here. Your fourth finger slides up to the 8th fret, and your second finger goes to the 7th fret down here on the A string. Okay, so let's put all those together. G, A, B, C, D, E. One more time. Okay, we're halfway there. That's the pattern in ascending. That means we're going up the scale. So let's put it together. Let's pick up the tempo a little bit. One more time. Okay, now we're going to go back where we came from. So we're just going to do everything in reverse. So we're up here on the 7th fret, or the low E. And we're going to slide back down to the D. Slide back down to the C. Then we're going to slide a whole step with our 4th finger, and then a half a step, and replace our 1st finger with our 2nd finger. That's your B, open A, G. Okay, let's put it ascending and descending together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's pick up the pace a little bit on that. So while you're starting out learning this, just start with one chord at a time, or one position at a time. So just start with your G and get that finger style done. So all you're doing is 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and. So you're playing that G on the and of the beat, or the 8th note. And once you have that down, go up to the next one. And you'll see all the tablature here on the screen. Want to work on with this exercise is keeping our fingers in position. So try to get out of the habit of moving your fingers out of the way when you're not using them. Try to keep them in position so you're not having to or you go back and find your place again. Your fingers are right there, just ready to press down on the string. Stays in position, they just change where they are on the neck or on the fretboard. Okay, so again, let's go over it one more time. And then as you're learning it, use a metronome and you can start picking up the tempo on it. Until you have the technique down and you've taken your time at slower tempos. Again, patience, practice, and perseverance. That's all you need to do. I hope you found this helpful. If you want to see other lessons, there are many on this site. So go ahead and check them out. And if you do like them, go ahead and subscribe. And we will see you soon.